this was a lounge in the 1980s, there would be some subtle differences. For example, the light bulbs would be incandescent, they wouldn't be LED, which are much more efficient. But also, this might actually be two rooms. If you look at the ceiling, you can see at one time this was divided into two, and it's been knocked through. Knocked through rooms are very en vogue these days. And the fireplace at this end of the room has been taken out completely, but it is visible under the lino, at least the shadow of the hearth is. And then at this end of the room, the fireplace is still here, the chimney's still here, but the fireplace has been blocked up. So there would have been a fire here, perhaps a coal fire, and then the television most likely would have been on casters in this corner of the room, and it would have been perhaps a 22 inch television, that sort of thing. And then you probably would have had chairs and sofa arranged perhaps like this or similar, and then maybe a coffee table. And the coffee table might have had maybe some board games underneath the surface, and it might have even had something like this, the Argos catalogue, which in my childhood was probably my favourite periodical. And it was the Amazon.com of its time. We didn't have the internet. If we wanted to put things in our shopping basket or on our wish list, we would just circle them with a biro. And I spent hours as a child leafing through this and circling things for Christmas and birthday potentially, but of course a lot of things that I circled were never purchased. And I spent most of my time in this catalogue looking at electronics. So it would be things like watches, but it would also be perhaps some toys, and of course ghetto blasters. And the good thing about Argos is they catered for all budgets. So they had the top names, the top brands, Sony at the top, and then brands like JVC, not Sanyo. That unusually for a Japanese company, that was quite low down the pecking order. And the stacker systems would range from Alba, which would be at the bottom, and then maybe Amstrad would be a little bit above Alba, but Ferguson, Alba, Amstrad, Gold Star, those were the cheapo brands, and then Philips was kind of respectable. It was somewhere in the middle, but pretty good. And then of course Sony would be at the top, and that would be something that you would lust after.